Hi, this is Amma from SSLtrust.com Australia, and in this video I am going to be showing you how to install an ACME SSL certificate on your IIS web server running on the Windows Server operating system using the WinACME client. So let's begin. So this is the default IIS page, and I have pointed my domain name to my server's IP address. And as you can see, my connection to this site is not yet secure, and I'm gonna make sure it is. Alright, so I'm here on the SSL Trust homepage, and the first step in this process is going to be purchasing an ACME SSL certificate. Now, if you already have an ACME SSL certificate, you can skip the step and move on to the next one. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you how you can purchase one. So you can navigate to Products, and then SSL Automation ACME Certificates. So currently we have two options available. Since this is a demo video, I'm going to go with the first option. And you can scroll down and view the details, but I'm going to click on Add to Cart. So just click on Checkout. Fill in your details real quick. Choose your preferred method of payment, and then click on Complete Order. Once done, you can head back to the SSL Trust dashboard and then click on your purchased SSL certificate, which will show up here, and then click on Start Configuration. Or if you're not doing the configuration yourself and you can generate a configuration URL with a set expiry period and then send it to the person doing the configuration for you. So I'm doing it myself. So I'm going to create a container now. Alright, type in your domain name here that you want to secure. Our external account bindings will be for this domain name only. Click on Add Domain and Save Domain Changes. Now click on Create New Binding. Give your binding a name. Just call it your domain name. I'm going to call it SSL Guides. And then certificate length is going to be 30 days. This means that your certificate will renew automatically once every 30 days. Click on Create Account. And here you'll see your ACME directory URL followed by your key ID and your HMAC key. Now, to sum up in short, these are external account bindings, which are like a pair of secure credentials provided by the certificate authority, which in this case is VeroKey or DigiCert. So these prove to our ACME client, we are going to be using WinACME, that it is authorized to request certificates for this account. So in layman terms, it is a key that links the purchased SSL certificate to the ACME system. So the key ID verifies your account, and the HMAC key securely verifies your request. So I'll just open Notepad and copy and paste these details real quick, since you'll not see them again. Close this up. And that's it. You will see an active account binding with this ID. We're going to move on to the next step of this tutorial, which is to download WinACME and configure your IIS web server. So I've logged in as root to my virtual machine, which is running a version of Windows Server via RDP. And as you can see, I've already installed WinAcme. So on your server, you can open the Internet Explorer or your browser, whatever, and then type in winacme.com. So you can download the Acme client from here, and then you can save it on your desktop. So I have saved it. It is a folder which you can see right here, containing all of these files. So once you have WinAcme installed, you can now open the IIS manager, and then you're going to navigate to your website, and then click on bindings on edit site, and make sure that port 8 is open on your website for validation purposes, or just that you are able to see the default homepage on your domain name when you type it in the browser search bar. So one more thing that you need to note down, which is important, is you're going to go to sites, and then just make sure you note the site ID of your website if you're running multiple websites on your server. So it is easy. I'm just going to remember my site ID, which is 1. So I'll show you how to use it later. But that's it. We are ready to install our SSL certificate on our IIS web server in the next step. So I've opened the credentials, what I had just copied from our certificate authority for our ACME certificate, and I am just gonna paste the main installation command that you will find in the description of this video, which you can refer to for all commands used in this tutorial. So we're going to make all the changes here and then paste it in command prompt on our server. So instead of the manual WinAcme process of installing your certificate through that, we can do it with this one command. So just make some changes here. So type in your domain name. And then if you're securing the www version of your site as well, then you're going to type in your domain name here as well. Otherwise, you can just remove this entirely along with the comma. So this entire part. Now the base URI is going to be our server directory. So copy and then paste it here. So this is the only one without quotation marks. Now then, type in your email address for renewal notifications. Followed by your key ID. And then finally your HMAC key. So we'll see that we're using manual installation. So this is to direct WinAcme to recognize our commands and perform the installation automatically and not having to go through the complete process. So you can do it like this. This is the final task scheduler that we are going to set up to manage the automatic renewal of the SSL certificates. So this is where the site ID will be useful. So just type in your site ID 1 for your website, or you can adjust accordingly according to your website list. And that is it. This is the command that we are going to execute. So I'm going to copy it to my clipboard. Make sure that there are no extra spaces, and you can copy and paste and modify the command again to make sure that it runs, and there are no changes in formatting except the credentials. So head back to my server. Let's close this up. You're going to open command prompt and run it as an administrator. Open the WinAcme directory, whether on your drive or your desktop, and I'm going to copy its address and then change directory to my WinAcme folder. Once you're done, copy the command that you just modified and then paste it here. As you can see, we have successfully installed our SSL certificate. So now you can verify the installation as well. I am going to open the command prompt again. Let me clear this up. Or you can open run at Windows R. And now I'm going to type in certlm.msc. Then you're going to see third-party root certificates. And here you'll find the DigiCert certificate installed, all chains, all levels that are part of our SSL certificate. So this means that we have done the installation. And then you can open the IIS manager as well and navigate to bindings for your site. And you'll see an HTTPS binding has been created, and you are specifying the SSL certificate that you have just installed now. Okay. And one final thing you need to do is go to SSL settings and just ignore client certificates. After applying these changes, you can just restart the web server. So just come back here and then click on restart web server. Now we can check for the validation manually as well. Just type in https://yourdomainname.com, and as you can see, our connection to the site is now secure. We have successfully installed our SSL certificate. Now open IIS Manager and navigate to your HTTPS binding. So just make sure to assign the correct certificate on your binding. So I'm going to choose SSL certificate, click on OK. And then in SSL settings, just make sure we're ignoring client certificates. Then head over to a server and then restart. So one final thing you can do is check the renewal task that we created, which was our scheduled task. So you can navigate to your command prompt on your server, and then I'm gonna run a command. The command is called task schedule.msc, and I'm just gonna scroll down and look for a task called renew. Yes, I find it right here. So we have an ACME renew task created to renew SSL certificate, which will run every day. So once after 30 days, your certificate will renew automatically if this task will run. So you do not need to intervene manually. One final thing you can do is test the configuration and implementation of your SSL certificate on your website. For that, you can head over to the SSL Trust website. This is a completely optional step, and you can just do it to get more information and understand the implementation of your SSL certificate on your website. So I'm scrolling down on the main SSL Trust homepage and go to SSL install check. Type in the domain name. You can perform the detailed check if you like, but just do a normal one. Might take a bit longer if you do a normal one, otherwise the basic one is just fine. Alright, so we're done with the test. You can click on the view report button, and then you can check more details right here. So everything looks good. Only thing that we have is the expiration status. So we have kind of a yellow warning, medium warning, since our certificate is less than 30 days validity. Since this is an automatically renewing certificate, so we are going to disregard these warnings, and everything is okay. So nothing to worry about. So you get a general overview and the security status of your SSL certificate. Alright, so this was how to install an ACME SSL certificate on your IIS web server running on the Windows Server operating system using the WinACME client. I hope you were able to follow this video with ease. If not, there is a written guide in the very description of this video, which you can refer to for all commands and some optional configurations. Now, if you've liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments below. You can also contact our sales and support team over at SSL Trust with any questions you might have. As always, thanks for watching.